Hello and welcome to a brand new stream. To this time, I'm going to be talking about the movies that came out over the summer. Summer is pretty much officially over, and we had some interesting films come out this summer, and some good, some bad, some really bad, some okay. But I mean, I can't say I saw all of them, but hopefully, I'm enjoying with some people who did see some of the ones I didn't see. I mean, I did my best to see as much as I could, but time, yada yada yada. You know how it goes. So yeah, this, as you all know, I'm Alex, aka Alex 3.0, and yeah, I mean, let's let's get to it. I mean, oh, by the way, they're just warning. I will be giving out some spoilers for some of the movies that we there might be there might be some spoilers, but I'm not gonna go too much. So let's get started. All right. First off, kicking off in the summer, was uh the Thunderbolts movie, which I do have. Let's see here. There we go. Thunderbolts. Yeah. So if you've seen, I did do a review of this movie when it came out. Um, I thought it was decent. I didn't love it as much as everybody else did. Um, but I thought it was uh good for what it was. I did enjoy how it was a little more darker than your typical Marvel film. Um, but despite all the praise it got and all that, it didn't really do that well. I mean, we shouldn't be too shocked because it didn't have any A-list characters like an Iron Man, like a Thor, like Spider Man. It was all these supporting characters that already have been established in either in the other movies or the shows. So that right there kind of proved that it wasn't really destined to be a giant hit, despite the critical praise. But I thought it was decent. Um, so yeah, I mean, not much to it other than that. Um, yeah, so it was fine. It was a fine movie. Like I said, it's like I said in my stream that I talked about this when I reviewed it. I don't think like for me it's not one of the best ones in the entire Marvel franchise. It's not even one of the best ones in the post Endgame films. Like I thought No Way Home was better. I thought Guardians 3 was better. I thought even Shang-Chi I thought was better, if I'm being honest. And then the movie that came out, the Marvel movie that came out after this one, which I'll get to, was better than this. So again, I didn't think it was even top tier of like post Endgame movies, but it was fine. It wasn't bad, of course, but a little overpraised. But hey, I mean, that's what happens when fans of a franchise keep getting disappointed. Um, by some of the weaker installments that like you get this movie that's decent and like almost all of a sudden like oh yeah yeah the franchise is back even though it didn't really impact it. So I mean it's really good. It is a good setup for the future I guess, but we shall see what these characters and the future. So yeah, it was a decent start for the summer. I'll say. Um, all right. Next up in the summer movie season was Final Destination Bloodlines. Another movie I talked about uh, in another stream. Um, the sixth installment of the franchise, and it was the return of the franchise as well. I thought it was really solid. Like this one, okay. I really liked. If you've seen the movie, I really liked the family aspect to it. Uh, some of the kills, specifically the MRI kill. Spoiler alert! If you don't see the banner. The garbage. Everyone praises the garbage truck kill. I thought the setup was brilliant. I didn't think it was the best kill because at the end of how that scene ends, they use a little too much CG for my taste. But when it comes to like the MRI kill, they went more practical with it, so I appreciate that. And of course, the lawnmower kill that you saw in the trailer, practical as well. If you've seen the behind the scenes footage, so I mean, it gave us what we expect from a Final Destination movie. But with that said, what made it stand out compared to some of the other ones was the family aspect to it, and of course, like I talked about before when I reviewed it, seeing Tony Todd one last time was a treat. Rest in peace. And and I these movies are mostly silly, you know, popcorn horror movies, but that scene with Tony Todd, as a fan of him and as a fan of the character of Bloodworth he plays and the fan of the franchise, it gets you emotional. So props for having for pulling that off. All right. So and the movie did well. So it was the highest grossing of the series. We got the best reviews of the series, so I could definitely see why. I mean, the original's still my favorite, but this one was excellent, I thought. So that was Final Destination Bloodlines. That was the second big release. Okay. Next up is a movie I didn't see, and I don't think I plan on seeing them. I don't think I plan on seeing it anytime soon. But it was the biggest hit of the summer by far because it made $1 billion. That was the Lilo and Stitch remake. All I'm gonna say is other than I didn't see this, I haven't even seen the original animated film either. So I'm shocked that this movie. I had no idea it was gonna be this big nostalgia thing with the audience. Hey Rob, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, sorry I'm late. I sent you a message. I don't know if you read it or not.
Oh, it's all good. As hey, better late than never, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the only thing you missed, I just went through two movies before this one. I mean, it was Thunderbolts and Final Destination Bloodlines. I just kind of recapping what I thought
Yeah,
because
I liked
I,
both of them.
yeah, I did too. But I didn't love Thunderbolts like everyone else did. I thought it was decent, but it's not
I
my
didn't love
favorite.
it. I
It's not one of my favorites, like of the whole Marvel universe, or even like the post Endgame movies.
I
It's
think
not even my favorite.
I mean I think it was a good step forward.
Yeah.
But not as big of a step as I would have liked. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. The Thunderbolts and Final Destination Bloodlines was a great return for the series.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Did you see Lilo and Stitch? Because I was just talking about how I didn't see it, but yet it made $1 billion. It was the biggest hit of the summer.
Honestly, no, I don't really have an interest. I just don't understand. I mean, it's supposed to be like a live action remake, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, we already have Lilo and Stitch, so it's like I don't know why we have to keep doing this, but
Are you a fan of the original animated movie?
yeah, I do like it.
Okay. See, I never saw it, so it's like I didn't. I'm not really nostalgic with it at all. So,
Yeah, I know my
reading
kids
getting
like.
kids love it. So,
Yeah,
so I had no idea it was that nostalgic with people.
I mean, it's not. I don't think it's as nostalgic as like let's say Shrek, but
Right.
yeah, I think it has a pretty big audience.
More than I thought it did. Because when I saw those how much I was making, I was like, "Whoosh, damn!" Like, or also because the younger kids who are like newer fans, as well. I guess
Yeah,
that
I
too.
know. I know my theater was pretty packed.
Mm-hmm.
When that was, I think they even held it over for like 2 or 3 weeks. I think.
Yeah, yeah, because it was kicking everybody's ass at the box office.
Yeah.
Even though I've heard mixed things about the movie itself. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me because I didn't see the original anime movie, so like, I just heard that the ending, whatever the ending is to either movie, I have no idea. It's different. So,
Well, it's kind of
I don't know.
like with Lion King. It's like
Right.
I didn't really care about the live action one because I'm like, well, we already have Lion King. It's like why, you know?
Hmm. I think it's funny that this movie was like the last. I feel like it was like the last attempt to keep doing these live action Disney remakes because Snow White was a
Mhm.
huge bomb, and then this one made $1 billion, so they're gonna keep doing them now.
I want to see Snow White just to see how bad it is.
I'm not even that curious, to be honest.
Like I really, really, I just want to see
Maybe
how.
one
I mean,
day.
I've seen from the trailer, but
Yeah,
it's.
I don't know. Maybe by the end of the year, if they have nothing else to watch, I'll put on Disney Plus and see if I can stomach it. I guess I don't know. I really have no
Yeah,
interest. Like I checked out of the Disney live action remakes a while ago because
yeah.
they started to really getting really bad. So yeah, neither of us saw the Lilo and Stitch remake, so there's no need to keep going with it. Uh,
It might
all
be.
right, let's
Yeah.
see. Next, okay, so next movie that came out actually the same weekend as Lilo and Stitch was Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning.
Yeah, sadly, I did not see that one yet.
No, okay, I did. I thought it was good, not one of the best in the series. A little too long, and it's a long movie. I know that doesn't matter to you, but it bugs me a lot of the time.
Does it
Cause
close the gap at the end? Like, does
yeah,
it close?
it
Yeah.
it ends, but it's like, well, it's not like it ends where like, oh, they can never make another movie again. It's like if they want to, they could. I mean,
Well, I heard
it ends like any other Mission Impossible movie. They were like, oh, I don't want to give too much spoilers, but like, it's not like a definitive ending like a Dark Knight Rises or an Endgame kind of thing.
I heard there's a really good. I don't know how to word it. Like exposition by Ving Rhames,
Yes.
and that's I really am looking forward to that because I think he was like one of my favorite characters.
Yeah, because he was there from
Um.
the beginning of the
Yeah.
franchise, along with Tom
Yep.
Cruise. So they
Yep.
have a really good scene together, and they actually bring a super minor character from the original movie back, and it's like an important character all of a sudden. I thought like okay, but it was well done, and I thought the actions were really good. Like Tom Cruise, when you see a Tom Cruise action movie, he delivers.
Yep.
So you'll get that. I don't want to spoil it for you because you haven't seen it, but I thought they could have gone a little further with some of the things they were going for, but I thought they kind of like pulled back and like they pulled the punches a bit in the
Well,
third act.
now that you've seen it, what would be your favorite one?
Oh, it's still Ghost Protocol.
I've really grown to like Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
and there's a lot. It's one of the reasons why this is a long movie. It's just there's a lot of exposition. You have to just go with it, I guess. There's plenty of
Yeah.
action, and there's that people have mentioned the submarine action scene in the movie. That's worth. Even if you don't think the movie is that good for whatever reason, that scene will not disappoint. That's
What
the
movie
big.
was it where? What movie was it where they said Tom Cruise could hold his breath for like 6 minutes or something?
I think it was this one.
Oh, okay.
Either this one or Rogue Nation, because then there was an underwater scene in Rogue Nation as well.
Yeah, that might be the one. I think it was
Yeah.
where he said that they said that he could literally hold his breath for like 6 minutes.
Hmm.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah. He's hey, you
That is
gotta people have to give respect to Tom Cruise. He may be crazy, but the dude knows how to.
well, yeah. Like
He gives it his all.
I'm almost, I'm almost kicking myself because I'm like, Sylvester Stallone should have gotten Tom Cruise in an Expendables film because I think it would have. I mean, he would have delivered for sure.
Probably as the villain, as one of the
I
villains.
mean, either if it's a villain or whatever, like he would, he would do his own stunts. So
Yeah, I could see
yeah,
Tom Cruise being the villain in one of those expendable movies.
yeah, I think he would be a good villain actually.
Yeah, because he knows how to play villains too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, people forget that. He doesn't play a villain often nowadays, but he has
No,
before.
but
Yeah, because
yeah,
he kind of puts himself as like the hero of cinema right now.
I mean, it's
Because
kind of like Kevin Bacon. It's like he rarely plays a bad guy, but when he does, it's pretty good.
it's like half and
But
half nowadays with him.
yeah,
I think you expect him to play a villain over time now. When I see him like nowadays, like back when in the younger years, oh, he was mostly a good guy.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, check out Mission Impossible, the quote unquote final reckoning. I mean, I think this is gonna be the final one with Tom Cruise because this movie was so damn expensive it couldn't even make his money back.
Yeah,
It was insane.
I'll definitely be buying it because I do own them all. So
Hmm. You would, I think
yeah,
you would. I will say you would have to probably watch Dead
the first
Reckoning
one.
right
Yeah.
before it because it is a chapter one of a two chapter thing. It literally it starts off where that one left off.
I think those are the only two. So that Dead Reckoning and then this one, yeah, that's the only ones that I need
Yeah,
for my series. So
yeah. All right. So that's it for Mission Impossible. Next one is a movie that you saw, but I haven't seen.
okay,
You're probably gonna laugh when I put this up. Hold on.
okay.
I haven't seen it because it's not streaming yet. It's that Karate Kid Legends.
Well, it's
So,
available to buy. Go buy it.
is it available to buy? Because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna buy it.
Yep.
uh, go ahead. Talk. Well, your thought. You haven't. I don't think you've talked about it on YouTube yet. I mean, you talked to me in
No.
private before, so go ahead.
Well, without spoiling anything, they they try to. First of all, they try to act like we're all stupid. For one thing, they try to connect Mr. Han to Mr. Miyagi, and the way that they do it is just really so far fetched. It's so it's kind of lame.
Mm,
Um, Danielson's never heard of Mr. Han, but yet there's this rich history between Miyagi and Mr. Han. Um, and there's photos and stuff like that. It's like, um, it's just really stupid, honestly. But I can see why Ralph Macchio agreed to do it because it's a paycheck in a way, and he's never really done a motion picture that's gone to the theater in a long time.
right.
So I can and it also represents, I wouldn't say fully, but Cobra Kai, coming off of Cobra Kai with that success, I think Ralph feels like the Karate Kid universe is still going. And look, I'm not saying that the entire movie is shit, but it's just not good. It's just there's like two storylines going on, and Ralph Macchio could have been absent from the film, and it would have been fine. The film could have just moved on. He did not need to be there. He did. You'll see when you see the movie, you will understand that he was not needed. So, all in all, it was just a really just a shitty film. It there were some good fight scenes, I guess, here and there, but it's just the overall story was just so lame. There is a end credit scene that is probably the best of the whole movie.
Yeah,
and
that's the
I
only
don't want
clip
to
I've
give it.
seen. Yeah, that's the only clip I've seen because it got
What
spoiled for me. Like literally the
with
day, the post credit scene. That's
oh
it.
with Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the
Which I
only
thought was
time he
kind of
shows
funny,
up.
but okay, I thought it was kind of funny, but like that's the best part of the movie. Like, wow.
That's the best part. And the reason I say it's the best part of the movie is because coming off Cobra Kai, which is more interesting than what they did here, is I'm sorry, it goes to show you what fans want. If you watch that post credit scenes on YouTube, you will see in the comments that people will say it's
Best
the
part of the
best
movie.
part of the movie. They should have had Johnny in it. They should have done this and that.
Right.
While we're talking right now, there's rumors that they're going to be doing a Cobra Kai movie.
I mean,
So
don't you think they should give it a rest for now? I mean, they did the
uh,
show; it was a success. They ended it
here's
fine. The ending was
here's what
good
I
for it.
thought they should. Here's what I thought they should have done. This would have been fantastic. They should have done a Cobra Kai movie, maybe a couple years, maybe a year after Cobra Kai is settled down. They
Mhm.
should have done a Cobra Kai movie that continues with Sam and Miguel in Japan, in Okinawa, because that's where they're at. With Chosen, I think that whole storyline would have been amazing. If they want to have Daniel LaRusso and Johnny in it, that's fine. But I think it would have been interesting to kind of do a Karate Kid 2 type premise, where they're not, where they're in Okinawa again, and maybe explore some of that stuff. Um, go to Chosen's house, and maybe he has some more relics to show about Sato, and things. I just think it would have been interesting.
Mhm.
But what they did here was just so lame, man. Like the Karate Kid remake is so much better.
Wow. I mean, I had you. Are you gonna admit the other thing you said to me in private when you first saw this movie? It's worse than
What?
it's worse than the other one that came.
It is worse than Next Karate Kid. Yes,
This is why
I'd
you
rather
need the
watch the
monks back.
monks. I'd rather watch the monks go bowling than watch Mr.
Well,
Han and Daniel LaRusso connect for no reason. I'd rather watch that. Yes.
yeah, because I remember the way they pitched the movie before, I think they even started filming was that they're gonna join forces and blah blah. I'm thinking like, oh, they're gonna know each other. Like, no, they don't even know each other in the movie. That's stupid.
No, Mr. Han knew Miyagi.
Yeah,
Daniel didn't know Mr. Han,
right.
but Mr. Han knew of Daniel. Now, how does that work?
He
Mr.
never
Han's from
decided to meet him
China.
before. He never decided to meet him before till now.
Mr. Han's from China. Miyagi's from Japan. So
Yes.
you're telling me like it's like it even says that it even shows a picture I think of Mr. Han visiting Miyagi in California in the same house.
Yeah. So where was Daniel? This must have been before he met Daniel, or when Daniel went to college.
It was I think it was during no I can't
It cannot
remember
be during.
offhand
It
but
cannot be during because like,
no
Dan
it was after I think.
probably after. Yeah. Like
Um
probably in between 3 and 4.
because Miyagi told him about how about how he has a student or whatever.
Hmm.
And let me just say this to people who are watching.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio admitted that when the Karate Kid remake with Jaden Smith first came out, Ralph Macchio said that that movie had nothing to do with the original universe and that it was not canon.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually, Ralph Macchio thought that that movie was unnecessary to make.
Right.
Those were his words. And then now he turns around and tries to connect everything. I don't know if he just had a change of heart or if he had money given to him. It makes you wonder.
I honestly think he doesn't want to let the Karate Kid franchise go. 'Cause that's really all he's got now.
I mean, that's
I
fine.
don't blame him, but at the same time, it's like, well,
Right.
if you can't come up with a good story to continue the franchise, don't bother.
Hang on one sec.
All right. Yeah. So whenever I get the chance to see this movie, I'm gonna watch it with the lowest of low expectations. Um, so I'm not shocked that this what Rob Best told me about this movie. That's not really good. All this, but I had no idea he was gonna dislike it as much as he has told me. So I mean, that just goes to show you that the certain franchise is coming need to go away for a while. I was just saying how I knew I had a feeling this movie was gonna be any good just from the trailers, but man, I was shocked how much you disliked it. Like, wow, it's really that bad? Shit, I didn't expect that.
Well, I mean, I'm not the only one, but like I saw it with let's see, saw it with my dad, saw it with Dan. We were all together, and we all didn't care for it at all.
Right.
Um, Dan being a big Karate Kid fan, he was like, "What the hell?" But
Yeah, you guys messaged me in the same day. I think it was the next day after you guys saw. You both messaged me in the same day, like saying the same thing that it's no good. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I think you
Yep.
guys. I said, and I told you. I think you guys owe Next Karate Kid an apology and the monks.
Well,
They're
yeah,
like,
right now I do. I mean, I owe
right,
it.
right.
It's,
Would you be
um,
excited? Would you be excited if they announced a new Karate Kid movie with the same cast? This new kid, I don't even know his name. Whoever the new kid is, like,
no,
no, okay,
no.
figured, no.
Joshua Jackson, he was actually okay, but his storyline, like I said, there's two storylines going on. There's his storyline where he's like a boxer or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and then the other storyline is Mr. Han and Daniel teaching this kid how to go up two different types of karate and kung fu, how to go up against this one kid who's really good. So there's two storylines going on at once,
Mm-hmm.
and they try to connect them, but the way they connect them is just it's horse shit. Like it's just we focus on one storyline. Why do you need? It's like two different movies. You literally the second half of the film, the middle half, like an hour of it is like just Joshua Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I heard
It's
too, something like that.
yeah, it's like Daniel shows up or Daniel gets screen time, then he's gone. Then he shows up at like during the third act.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why were you even in the film? To connect? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So it sounds like they didn't know what they were doing, making this movie.
No, I mean, honestly, on the poster
Uh-huh.
that you're showing right there,
Yeah.
should have Joshua Jackson in place of Ralph Macchio because he had more screen time.
Yeah. But that's the weird thing. It was like when I heard Joshua Jackson was in the movie, I was like, he is? I didn't remember. I don't even remember seeing him in the trailers at all. Unless I'm wrong about that.
But see, that's not gonna market anything. That's not gonna sell anything. So,
Alright. So no good. Karate Kid Legends is no good.
nope. One of the worst movies of the year
Wow.
so far.
Yeah, so far. Well, there's plenty of more potentially bad movies. Who knows? So,
Yep.
yeah, I got nothing else to add because I haven't seen the movie, so
Okay.
I'll take your word for it. I mean, I'm still gonna give it a chance, but like I told
Yeah.
you, if it's on Netflix or the cock, I'll watch it.
You might like it. I mean, who knows?
I I mean I didn't like what I saw in the trailers. So
Yeah.
I doubt it, but we'll see. I mean, stranger things have happened.
Maybe the cock will change your mind.
Maybe. I mean, I did see that Wolfman movie that came out earlier on the cock, and I thought it was pretty decent. I don't know why people hated that movie, but anyway, did you see the Ballerina movie, the John Wick
Oh,
spinoff?
no, I haven't yet.
No, I haven't either, so I'm not gonna add to it. And too bad Thomas is not here, so I don't know if you've seen it, but he's the big John Wick fan. He says he's seen all of them.
Oh, I love
He
John Wick too, but
he told me he was gonna see this one, but I don't know if he actually ended up seeing it. I mean, he's not gonna make it. He's
yeah.
not gonna make it to the stream tonight, but oh well. So I just
I
heard this
mean,
movie flopped. So yeah,
but the trailer looked okay. I mean, it
I
didn't look
guess.
bad.
But I knew this movie was in trouble when they started putting Keanu Reeves in the market. Like, oh, they know they can't sell
Well,
this
they got
without
to do
Keanu.
that. They got to show
Yeah,
connection. I
and they want to
mean,
keep going. They're gonna offer him so much money to come back as John Wick full time again. Even though the way the part four ended, it's like okay,
well, it'll have to be like between. They'll probably start doing that stuff where it's like between movies.
John Wick X, yeah, where it's gonna be like Saw X, it's gonna be in between one and two or two and three, whatever.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, and also Karate Kid Legends didn't do that well either. So I don't know
No,
what's left in the future for that franchise. And this franchise, they could just go back to Keanu Reeves. So,
it's true.
but I heard people like people who saw it. I heard a lot of people say it's actually good. Like Ballerino is actually good. So I don't know. I'll give this
Yeah, I
one a
heard the
chance too.
action. I heard that the action is just like if you were to watch a John Wick film.
Yeah, it's just that people
It's
want don't
just
want to
that
watch
Keanu is not. Yeah.
people. If it doesn't have Keanu in it, people are not gonna go see it. That's a fact. So. So not much to add for Ballerino, unfortunately. I didn't see it. Neither did you. All right. What about okay? Before I even bother putting this one up, this next one, did you? I didn't see the How to Train Your Dragon live action remake. Did you?
The what now? The what
The
remake?
How to Train Your Dragon live action remake.
No, I haven't.
That's okay. Well, I'm not gonna bother putting on this because I didn't see it either. I'm not even a big fan of those movies anyway, so I have no interest.
I've
Um,
seen. I've seen probably the first two or I think I've seen. I don't know, maybe three, but they're movies that don't really. I don't know. I just don't really care for them
hmm
too much.
Yeah, I didn't care for the. I only seen the first anime movie. I didn't care for it at the time, so I didn't bother watching the sequels. I don't care about this remake. So anyway, moving on onto a movie I did see. Was 28 years later.
Yeah,
Um,
that movie still is not out yet. Like I thought that movie would be out on
it's
Blu-ray.
gonna be on Netflix later this month.
So
Uh,
are they? Do you think they're going to come out with a physical release?
I think so. I don't know when. I didn't bother. I don't because I don't follow what I have to literally have to go to a different a website when I forget it, what's coming out when on physical release. So I just go
Yeah.
to when I go to Walmart, I check what's there. And if it's a movie I loved or liked, I'll buy it. Whatever. But you haven't seen this movie yet.
No, sadly, I really am wanting to see it because I didn't get a chance to see it in theater. So
hmm So I will say, I thought the movie was solid. I thought it was a cool, different story that we haven't seen before in this franchise. There's new characters, which I'm fine with. That's one thing I didn't like about 28 Weeks. I didn't like those new characters. I do like these new characters in this one.
even Aaron
And
Taylor Johnson, huh?
yeah, because I thought he played the
Wow.
role. Yeah, I know, I know, right? Shocking. I didn't mind him in this one, and I'm a hater.
Okay.
So, but I like the role he played in this movie. The father role he plays, and I really like the little kid that's pretty much the main character of this movie. I thought he was really good. Uh,
Is it
this
better than 28 Weeks?
yes, a lot better.
Okay.
And I hope you. This is a minor spoiler alert, but I do have to tell people this before they see any movie at all is that I hope you're gonna have to get used to watching all these infected people. They're all naked. You see a lot of ding dongs and a lot of boobs and a lot of zombie vaginas in this movie. I'm not even joking.
Oh well, we can all use that in our life.
Yeah. So I thought it makes sense because they've been infected for 28 years. So yeah, their clothes are gonna rot and they're not gonna care.
That's
It's not like
true.
they're gonna put on new clothes. All they care is just attacking people and biting them. So I thought it makes sense. So that's something I don't think people were ready to see. But hey, have you seen Return of the Living Dead? You should kind of know. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, and
true.
this is not a spoiler, but I will say this: Killian Murphy is not in this movie. I thought he's going to be in the next one apparently, which the trailer
Man,
for
they
is.
really teased us, didn't they?
They did. He's a producer in this movie, and everybody assume he's going to be in this new trilogy, but he's not in this one. That zombie that you saw in the trailer that looked like him, that wasn't him. That was just some other zombie.
I kind of figured it wasn't, and it didn't. I don't know. It kind of looked like him, but it didn't.
Yeah, you can't make him a zombie after all this time. But here's the thing. With all that said, that's a good movie. It's a solid entry. I thought this was the proper sequel to 28 Days Later, which a movie I loved. Go watch our old top 5 zombie infected movies. This was on the top
Right.
for me.
Yeah.
So I've been waiting for a good follow up for that movie, and this was it. But with all that said, the final 2 minutes, literally the final 2 minutes of this movie, are so stupid. And it's like, why did they have that? It's like one of those things that you cannot even believe what you're seeing. It's like it's a total tonal shift, a whiplash tonal shift. That like, why did you bother ending it like that? I don't get it. And when you see the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's really just, it's odd. It's so bizarre. It's such a weird way to end the movie.
they,
Yeah.
what are they going to call the next one?
Next one's called 28 Years Later, Bone Temple.
Bone Temple. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wanted them to get what's her name too. Um,
From the first one?
yeah, what's her name? The black lady,
Oh, the Naomi Harris?
Naomi Harris. Yes,
Yeah.
I thought her and Killian had good chemistry in the first movie.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't heard anything if she's coming back or not, but I hope we see her. I mean, this is supposed to be a trilogy, and so far we only got
And I
one
know
movie.
I know the little girl, the girl that was in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
She became a. I think she turned into like a singer.
Yeah.
I don't think she does movies anymore. She was like
No.
started her band or something.
Yeah. So I don't know if they're gonna bring that character back at all. I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything. I tried looking up information. If those characters are coming back, I haven't found anything. Unless they're keeping it a secret, or unless they're waiting to they make the final third one of this trilogy.
Yeah.
Because they made this one and they made Bone Temple back to back. So that's why that one's coming out in January, like so fast.
So
We'll see.
so the new trilogy. So we got 28 days later, 28 weeks and 28 years. So that's that trilogy. And now there's going to be a new one.
Oh no! This is the start of a trilogy.
Well, how can that? Here, hold on.
Yeah, this is the start of a. This one is the start of a trilogy. I know the other movies weren't a trilogy, but that's how they call this one, the 28 years later trilogy. So this one, Bone Temple, and then whatever the third one's gonna be.
I was just, well, how does that make it? But
I know.
the
Okay.
first,
The first movies weren't a trilogy, but they're calling this the 28 years later trilogy.
oh, all right,
That's what it is. So it's that's what the next one's called, also 28 years later, but it's called Bone Temple as well. And then whatever the third one's gonna be called, it's gonna be called 28 years later, blah 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 blah. I don't know, whatever it is.
well, you can't even really call it anything different now that you've done 28 days, 28 weeks, 28 years. It's like,
I mean, yeah, because they never got the chance to do 28 months. They took too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been that. It would have been that trilogy for the original movies. Days,
Yeah.
weeks, and then months, but they took too long. So, I mean, we'll see.
Well, regardless,
Mhm.
I am excited to see it. So,
I think you will
I'll,
like this one. I do.
well, I actually like the first two. I mean, I actually like Weeks. I know there's
Mhm.
a lot of people who don't, but
I watched it again recently, and that opening the opening to that movie is great. The rest of the movie, I can't get into it at all. I can't stand those kids. I really can't.
yeah, I
It's their
mean,
fault. It's their
I
fault.
can
Everything
see.
happened. The kid in this one, the kid in this new one is way better, more likable.
Right, yeah.
Yes. hmm So you'll see when you see it, and you'll see what it pretty much was a WTF ending. When you see, you're gonna like what? It's gonna just confuse you. It's like you, you can't end if a movie is solid. You can't end it like that. It's like it's just a weird like left turn kind of ending. Like what? Okay, that was odd. That's an odd choice. It's baffling. It really is. Uh, um, but I think this movie was, I mean, was successful enough to, I guess, keep people interested in the next one because the trailer for the next one already came out and people have liked it. So there you go. There's some anticipation for this trilogy to move forward. Oh, yeah. All right. So, before
Hey
so
there.
Rob, before I move on to the next movie, did you see the trailer to Bone Temple? Because that's out already.
Yes, I did.
Okay. I mean, did you like what you saw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there you go. That's pretty much the tone of the 28 years later. It's just that ending is you're gonna be scratching your head like, what the hell was that? I'm telling you,
Okay.
nobody will. It's like it's weird. It's just a weird way to end it. Hopefully, that's not the tone for the Bone Temple movie because don't pull a David Gordon Green thing on us. Okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, please don't.
God.
Anyway, moving on to the next one. Did you see? Even though I didn't see this movie, I do want to talk about it just for a bit. Did you see F1, the Brad Pitt movie?
No, but I've been wanting to see it because I've heard nothing but good things.
Me too. The same director as Top Gun Maverick.
I I mean, I liked the trailer, and then everyone's reviews make it sound like it's just really cool.
Yeah. Even though I'm not into NASCAR racing like that, but
Well, I,
everyone
I
says
think
that the action's great. So we'll
the
see.
only NASCAR movie I really ever saw that I liked was Days of Thunder.
hmm
Um, but
And that's rumored to have a sequel.
I can't believe that after all these years.
Yeah. I've never seen the original. I mean, do they stay together at the end?
Oh, you
Nicole
mean him and
Kidman.
Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they. I mean, it kind of ends where they kiss. And
But
then he's with Robert Duvall.
yeah, but I mean, if they make a sequel to that movie, I doubt Nicole Kidman will return at this point.
And if she does, it'd probably be just for a cameo.
Maybe.
I mean,
But anyway, F1. I mean, I'll get a chance to see it when I can. I was thinking of watching it in theaters, but I was like, nah, it's NASCAR. I can wait. To be honest, even though everyone said it's good, so and it was
yeah.
like one of the bigger hits of the year. I mean, of the summer. I'm keeping this to the summer here. Um,
Surprisingly, yeah.
yeah, like that was like That was one of the surprises. So yeah, not much to say about this other than I'll give it a shot when I get a chance. Um,
Yeah.
Next one is a. You're gonna laugh at this. Uh, a movie I haven't seen, but I've heard it was one of the biggest. Well, it was one of the biggest bombs of not just the summer, but of the year as well. And it's. I wasn't shocked when I heard that when I saw that. It's Megan 2.0.
Yeah, I look like I really do kind of like the first Megan. Like I think the first
Yeah, I
Megan
do
was
too.
actually a fun movie. It was entertaining, and I do like it. But when I heard what they were doing for Megan 2.0, I'm like you're totally. I think they're totally missing the point here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't. Why you fix something that's not broken?
Right.
Um,
Why not just continue with the tone of their first one?
right. And if you're gonna have Megan fight somebody, why not do it in a tone where it's like a horror action, or you know what I mean? Like instead of being like this weird sci-fi action film, um, like superhero kind of thing, it just seems really just stupid to me. I don't know
Yeah.
why. It's like they totally went off course, and I understand they wanted to do a new tone and like to go in a different direction to make it fresh, but sometimes that you got to look at what the audience wanted and what they want. I mean, it's just
Yeah. I mean, it's the audience said I don't want to see this, and they didn't go see this movie. So there goes. There's your answer there.
yeah. I definitely had no interest. I mean, I'll definitely give it a chance. I'll
Mm-hmm.
watch it, but I'm just not.
Peacock.
I don't know.
Peacock. It'll be on Peacock.
Oh yeah, okay.
It should be by the fall. It should be on there. Um, yeah. I'm also they cranked up the camp to this one, so that also turned people off from watching it because yeah, I mean
Yeah, I heard that. I
that's a
heard it's just.
tone.
I heard it's really cheesy, more cheesy than the
Yeah,
first.
that's a tone that you're not gonna get everybody on board with. So I could see
It's
why it
just. It's
backfired.
really.
So don't
Yeah,
expect a
I
Megan
haven't.
3.0 coming anytime soon.
I don't think I heard.
There's only one 3.0 that exists, and that's me, baby.
I don't think I heard anyone who liked it.
I've heard some people, but they like that kind of tone. But most people don't. That's the thing. Most people do not like this for a sequel for a horror movie. It may become. I doubt it, but it may become one of those like cult films. It's too early to say
Yeah,
that, obviously, but good luck.
so bad it's good.
Kind of like that, yeah. Or it gets a little cult following. People move on from movies faster than they did before, so we don't live in that kind of era of movies anymore.
Right.
Yeah. The like if this movie came out when there were still video stores and rentals and all that, I think I could see it becoming a cult film, but no nowadays no.
I just didn't see people paying like $15 a ticket to go see it.
I mean, this is what happens when you make a movie for the TikTok crowd only, because that's what it felt like.
I mean,
Just for the trailer,
what was the meme for the second one? Because the first one was the dance.
yeah.
I just wondering if there was like a meme for the second one.
What like the oops I did it again in the freaking trailer? I
I
was
mean,
like,
I don't know.
what?
Like, I was just wondering
I
if there was some kind of.
I don't think so. There is. Not enough people saw it to even create a meme.
Right.
People saw the trailer to this and like, oh, ugh, no, thank you. That's what happened. Except for like a small fan base.
Right.
So, so yeah, Megan 2.0. It's one of the bigger flops of those, not just of the of the summer, but of the year as well. Yeah. But moving on, was a movie. It's another movie I didn't get a chance to see, but you did see it, Rob, and that was Jurassic World Rebirth. I'll wait till he comes back. Um, One of the bigger hits of the year, of the summer. I keep saying year. I'm not talking about the movies of the year. I'm talking about movies of the summer. My bad. Um, so I'll wait till Rob comes back here in a minute so he can talk about this movie because he saw it and I didn't. Another movie I was thinking about seeing, but last minute I chose not to. I was like, I can't wait for streaming for this one. Since I'm not really a big fan of the newer Jurassic World movies like that, um, like most people, but and I did hear mixed things on it, so I was like, well, I can wait. And it does. This movie did prove, despite the negative reviews, it did prove that there's still a fan base for this series because it did well. Um, it made over 800 million worldwide at the box office. So that's really good, even for a series that it's getting crap on by critics. It's kind of like Transformers. That's what it reminds me of. Well, despite the negative reviews, there's still a loyal fan base to the series. Um, so Rob,
Oh, okay. So
uh,
you're talking about Jurassic Park
yeah,
or Jurassic
Jurassic
World? I
World.
mean.
I haven't seen it yet, so I was just talking about how despite the mixed reviews, it still was a huge hit for the series. So there's clearly still a loyal fan base for this Jurassic World movies. So you go ahead and talk about it, because I haven't seen it yet. So
I enjoyed it.
hmm
Like I
better
honestly,
than
it
the
was
domain, better than domain.
100 times better for me.
I
The only thing Domain had
think
going for it,
you just hate locusts.
the only thing it had going for it was nice to see the original cast, but I didn't feel like any of them had any chemistry towards each other. Like I thought they were.
Really,
It,
I felt the opposite. Like I thought,
no,
like I really
I'm
like
not.
those
But I mean,
scenes.
I'm talking about the situation. The
Okay.
situation that they were in. I just didn't feel like they were all there to be like, oh, like yeah, it was about the locusts, but um, to me, Jeff, I will say this, like.
Goldblum.
I don't know what it is about Jeff Goldblum, but it seems like whenever he acts anymore in newer movies, he's Jeff Goldblum. When I see
Yeah.
him in his older movies, he actually seems different. He was different as Ian Malcolm. He was different in The Fly. He was, whatever movie he's playing back then, he seemed just like he was trying to act. Now it's like all you hear is, well, I'm Jeff Gold,
Right.
it's just the he just I don't think he was really trying for the movie. Um, but anyway, going to this movie,
hmm
it was nice and refreshing to see a new cast. It was nice to see dinosaurs, like monsters in a way, trying to eat people and finding themselves in situations. And I don't know, it was very, very entertaining.
Okay, so I remember when I was talking about the trailers to this on a stream months ago. I remember you telling me that you thought it was dumb that they brought a kid in it in the story. Do they explain it in the movie?
Hmm. Well,
Do they explain like how they why they had brought a kid
th-
in the island this time?
do they explain it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it dumb or did
The
it work?
um, I I don't think it was dumb.
hmm
It it definitely brought a whole new level of risk to it.
hmm
I mean, it maybe could have just been okay if the kid wasn't there. But all in all, like I think having a family there again puts the risk thing to it. Um, and um, it's just dealing with these like hybrid dinosaurs, like different like mutations and stuff, was actually interesting too. Because it wasn't the same old dinosaurs that you're used to.
Right.
Um,
Well, yeah, you want to see some fresh dinosaurs.
Well, and that's kind of the point of the movie too, is they even explain that in the movie. They explain that. They say in the movie, you know, people they created these mutations because people were actually tired of seeing the same old thing. They wanted to create new dinosaurs.
Mhm.
And
Splice.
and some of them, some of the dinosaurs were failed experiments.
Mhm.
And so that's why a lot of them were kept on that island in secret. Um, and something happened, and then some they went haywire, and there you go. But I have to say, there's a lot of moments that kind of reflect the first movie,
Mhm.
when the dinosaurs are like trying to stalk their prey, and the Tyrannosaurus Rex scene was probably one of the best ones, where the Rex is trying to go after the family or whatever, and they're on like this raft, and like they're trying to get away from it, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Like, so would you say out of Jurassic World movies, like the New World movies, was this one of the better ones?
um, here's the thing. I like the first Jurassic World movie. I don't love it
Mhm.
because there are a lot of stupid situations. But what I
Yeah.
liked about the first movie was the fact that you saw the park opened
Mhm.
and all the rides were going, and I thought that was actually pretty cool. Um, I would say this is better than the sequels.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put this above Jurassic Park 3.
Mhm.
Um, I'm a huge fan of that, so
Yeah. Same here.
I wouldn't put this one above it. But I actually probably would watch this over Lost World.
Yeah. Speaking of
I don't know
Lost
what
World, it's
I don't know
funny
what
that
it is with. Sorry,
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
I said I don't know what it is with Lost World. I've tried over the years to love that movie or even like it, and I every time I watch it, I just get bored out of my mind.
It is boring. That's a shocking thing about that one.
And I don't want I don't want it to be boring. It's just it's Steven Spielberg film.
Yeah, but it seems like he didn't really want to make that movie.
Yeah,
It's like there was no passion behind it. You could see like Jeff Goldblum didn't want to be in it that too much either.
yeah,
And like
yeah. It's
it's
just
funny.
it's just one of those films that I just can't understand how you come off a superb movie like Jurassic Park, and then you make the other one just so disconnected from everything else. It just
I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you pretty much make a director make a sequel that they don't want at all. Like there was no passion. He was making Amistad at the same time, and that's a movie he was way more passionate to make than The Lost World. So
I mean,
that's
I think Jurassic Park 3 has more of a connection with the first
yeah.
one than two, because of Alan Grant, and then even
Ellie.
Ellie's in it for a little
Yeah.
bit too.
hmm That
But
thing. It's funny you mentioned Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic World Domain. Uh, that he was still kind of just Jeff Goldblum. I kind of disagree. I thought he played it better than he did in The Lost World. The Lost World definitely felt like, oh, just Jeff Goldblum doing Jeff Goldblum shit. And Dominion, I'll say it correctly this time. In Dominion, I thought it felt like Ian Malcolm from the first movie, just older, obviously.
right,
Like he was acting, he was flirting with Ellie again, and Alan Grant was jealous again, just like in the first one, where he's touching their fingers, like that. Like I like that stuff that they were together. And I didn't mind them when they were working together with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Like I kind of grew on, kind of warming up to those characters as those movies went on, because I didn't like them at first, to be honest. But I'll check this one out when it's in streaming. Um,
yeah. I didn't mind them characters either.
I'll say like out of all this so far, all the movies in the summer that I haven't seen, this was the one I'm kind of looking forward to. That and F1. So
Well, at
the
first I wasn't going to see it because I had no one to go with, and then my dad's like, "Hey, let's go see the because I know he likes the other movies, Jurassic
Yeah.
Park movie.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, this was a huge success, and yeah, don't be surprised when there's a new one coming out soon. Pretty much. I mean, this franchise is not gonna go away anytime soon.
No, it. I mean, it's making enough money.
Yeah.
It's
One last thing. Does this movie bring the horror element into the series?
does it bring it back? I would say
Yeah, bring it
yes.
back. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Cool. Because that's something I kind of want to see in Jurassic
Yep.
movie. Yeah, make it scary again. Like that's how you felt when watching the first movie as a kid. Like, oh, these dinosaurs were scary.
Yeah, there are plenty of moments that that are kind, especially with that new giant. You see him in the trailer,
Yeah.
the giant dinosaur that has kind of like a deformed head.
Mhm.
He so with that one, it's definitely feels like a monster movie. Like it's like holy shit.
Yeah.
Like that thing is kind of creepy looking.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll give it a chance for sure. All right. So that's it for Jurassic World for now. Next up, this is a movie that we both saw, and we had opposite opinions on it. I talked about it in a stream before. You haven't had a chance to talk about it, so I'll let you go first. Talk about it. I keep letting you go first, so go ahead, and then I guess we'll debate. Superman, James Gunn Superman movie.
Um,
I think this is the movie we talked about the most out of anything this whole year. Back and forth.
I what if why don't you talk about a little bit? Just hang on a minute. Just give me a
Okay.
minute.
All right, that's fine. I mean, if people who are watching or will watch this later, you already know. If you seen my stream I did when it came out, when I did it with Thomas and Kenny, I love the movie. I seen it twice. I wanted to see it a third time in theaters, but didn't get a chance to it. So, but I'll just wait till it's on Blu-ray. I'll watch it again, again, again. Um, I haven't been a fan. Okay, I said I was gonna compare. Shit. Uh, no, this was a satisfying reintroduction to the character. I thought. Um, and the action was good. I really liked the actors, the portrayal the new actors bring to already established characters we've seen before. Superman, Lex Luthor, Lois Lane, and I liked some of the new aspects that James Gunn brought. The stuff with Crypto, the Justice Gang. We haven't seen those characters in other movies, so it was kind of cool to see that. Um, and the emotional moments, that all worked, and most of the humor worked for me. So, again, this is a movie I talked about a lot in the past stream, the spoiler stream. So, since I already did, since I already talked spoilers about this movie before, I'll give it Rob a chance to talk spoilers for this one when he comes back. But yeah, and if you guys don't know this, yeah, you don't know this because it's been private. Me and Dan, aka Rocky Balboa 101, have gone back and forth about the movie all damn year in private. We made a bet. Bet was comparing this movie to Man of Steel. Which movie is gonna end up making more money, adjusted and unadjusted, the Rotten Tomatoes score, IMDb score, Metacritic score, all that stuff. So when this movie officially leaves theaters, um, we're gonna analyze the final results. So that'll be interesting. So yeah, and wasn't sure about this new extended universe that James Gunn has pitched before I saw this movie. Even though I was looking for this movie, I was hyping this movie a lot, and I was satisfied with the movie. But now, after seeing the movie, I am looking forward to the what James Gunn and other people who are gonna do the shows on HBO Max and movies, what the future holds. So more
Hey
than
there.
before. Oh yeah, all right. I was just saying like how before this movie came out, I wasn't sure about this new extended universe. That was the one worry thing going in. But after seeing the movie, I'm looking forward to Lanterns more than I did before. Supergirl, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, go ahead, Rob. Hey, it's already did a spoiler stream for this movie. You're allowed to talk about spoilers about this one. So, go ahead.
Well,
Spoil
I
away.
don't want to.
Spoil.
I know I don't want to like hate on this like the whole
Mhm.
stream here, but because I
Go
missed.
ahead.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of no surprise. Those who know me, I didn't care for the movie. I the funny thing is, I was open to like, look, I'm not a Snyder fanboy, and to be honest, I don't like everything Snyder's done.
Right.
I think Sucker Punch is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like a Snyder fanboy. Do I like what he did with the DCU? Yes, but I'm not going to be like, well, because Snyder's not doing this, I'm not going to watch it. That's not my mentality. I was open for something new.
Case in point, the Batman. You love the Batman by Matt Reeves.
Yeah, and that's a movie I thought I would not like.
Right.
And I was the only one who came out of that theater with the group that I saw it with. I was the only one who liked it.
Yeah.
So with this movie, I saw the trailer and I'm like, this actually looks pretty decent. I'm like, this doesn't look bad at all. There are a few things I was worried about, but so I saw this movie with my dad. I saw it with my two boys, and none of us came out of the movie liking it. In fact, I don't know what it was. Our theater was packed, dude. Like there were so many people, but nobody like clapped or was like no one when the movie was over. It was just like this quietness. Like no one. I don't know. I just don't know what the response was or what people were thinking. But
So, yeah,
I
had the opposite theater
like
audience.
like my problem. Like here's the thing. My problem with the movie is not what everyone else is saying, even though some of the stuff they're saying I do agree with. My main thing was that to me, this didn't feel like a Superman movie. It felt more like a build-up for the Justice Gang. And I felt like if they would have just held back on the Justice Gang, I think it would have been fine. I felt like there were too many times that this movie that they saved Superman. Mr. Terrific and Lois saved Superman. When the boy was shouting for Superman, the Justice Gang shows up instead of Superman. To me, I almost just felt like like they needed to. The focus was wrong. They should have focused more on maybe Superman saving the Justice Gang, because he is, he is the Kryptonian. He is the savior. So I don't feel like they established that. Now, I will say the heart in this movie does exist, and I do feel like they got that right with him being, kind of sentimental and caring about people. That's fine. That I had no issue with that whatsoever.
Save the squirrels.
Yeah, and that's whatever. That's whatever. I get it. He cares about all the.
I love that though. That's why.
The Jor-El thing, no one can convince me otherwise. That pissed me off. Like even James Gunn said that was his thing that he put in there, and that pissed a lot of people off. And I'm sorry, I know they're trying to shine more on the Kents, but that's just wrong. Like the way they did that with the Kent or with the Jor-El.
It didn't bother me, to be honest.
Well,
Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's the Kents that raised him his whole life, pretty much.
Right.
So he's going
Yes,
out by
but-
their values and their ideals, and that's why he's who
but
he is.
it's important to know. It's important to know where he came from, and if he came from a race like that, that's what Zod would say. The stuff
Well,
that they were saying, that's something Zod would say, not Jor-El.
Well, that's the thing. We're gonna probably find out in the future movies like Supergirl and then the Superman sequel. Is that were all Kryptonians like this, or just his parents?
Well, again, that's something that they're going to have to.
Or did Lex fake
Explain.
that message, even though they said it like more than once that message and that's not fake. It's real.
Right. Mr.
Lex
Terrific
said it-
even said that.
Mr. Lex said it in private. Yeah, it's real. I just happened to find it and use that against Superman.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bold move. I'll say that. Like I wouldn't take risks like this for a first movie in a new DC universe, but I thought it worked. So it didn't really bother me, but I was shocked. I was like,
Well-
the whole scene. The thing that does bother me about that scene, though, I'll say that the people turned on him way too fast. Like all of a sudden, with the time, like, "Fuck you, Superman! How dare you say it isn't so, Superman!" Like the little girl looks
Yeah,
at him like, "Say it isn't so." She doesn't say that, but like she has that look, like, "Say it isn't so, Superman." You know.
But again, people complain that about Man of Steel too, and I don't want to compare, but it's kind of hard
Right.
not to when a lot of the things happened in Man of Steel where Superman was all gloom, he was his sad face, and people were putting him down, throwing stuff at him, not liking him, picket lines, all that stuff. But we see the same thing here, so it's like. This Superman is also gloom. He's also down. He's also not smiling all the time.
I mean,
That whole argument is retarded.
I mean,
like in the
Lex
comics.
Lex did try to cancel him though.
In the comics, Superman was never always happy. Okay, if you turn the pages in a comic book, is Superman always smiling? No. So I don't get where that mentality of someone who says, "Well, Superman, he don't smile. What's going on?" It's like if he smiles once or twice, is that not enough? You know what I mean? It's really. I want to call that like a picky argument, but anyway.
I think I'll say that with that argument that you're bringing up, I think it's people still just always think about Christopher Reeve's version that he's always constantly smiling, saving people.
I mean,
that's what it is.
I mean, I guess.
It's gay. People
he-
think like Christopher Reeve. That's my Superman in my head. That's what not even the comics is him. So
I mean, it could be, yeah.
but
Unless
I
you're
loved-
Superman 3. Unless you're Superman 3 where he never smiles. But
I loved David Corn Sweat as Superman. in this movie.
no, I had no issue with him. I think he was even what's her name is Lois. I thought they were good. Yeah, I thought they were good casting choices. I thought that was fine. I had no issue. I think that was as good as they probably could get. I don't know. The movie just wasn't for me. I just wasn't really into it. And I mean, who knows? Maybe after if I watch it again,
Mhm.
maybe I'll feel different. But as far as right now, yeah, I didn't care for it.
Do you feel like
I
your audience that wasn't into it kind of affected a bit?
No.
experience?
I mean, it was packed and people were, it just seemed like people were talking and like having fun or whatever, but they weren't like, there was no clapping or any laughing. I think the only time they laughed was when, Green Lantern was like talking about how, or she said something about his haircut.
Yeah, your haircut
And
should be
then-
against regulation or something. Like that.
Right. That's the only time I
What?
think they
And
chuckled.
The what and the what? I thought that was hilarious. See, that's the thing. Like, I didn't expect to like the Justice Gang at all, but I loved Guy Gardner in this movie. He was.
Honestly, I liked the Justice Gang more than I did. Like, honestly, I think I would have liked a Justice Gang movie. Because it's not only by James Gunn, but he knows how to do group movies, and the Justice Gang was actually pretty on point. I mean, Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl was great. Even though people were complaining about Hawkgirl, like I thought she was awesome. She killed that guy.
Yes, I
She
love
killed
that.
that Russian dude.
When he's like, "You can't kill me. You're just like Superman." I was like, "I ain't not Superman. Bye."
Yeah. And then yeah, and
Yeah,
then
it's terrific.
yeah, Mr. Terrific, everyone talks about how he stole the show, which I think Superman
Well,
should steal the show.
his big
But
sequence was that the music sequence, like James Gunn did it again with the music.
right, but see, that's my point. They
No, but
had a
I thought
lot.
Superman gets his moment though in the third act. I thought he got his moment when he's fighting
I mean,
those robot. I
I
don't know what the
mean
hell they're
that
called.
was I mean that was I guess you could call that a moment, but I mean that was a pretty cool like
I think when
when he
he's
did his
saving
heat
people,
vision.
yeah, yeah. I think when he's saving people throughout the movie, I think those are great moments for that character.
Well, a lot of the times when he's saving people, it's because of the Justice Gang also like helping out because he was
No, but
saving people trying to get past that monster, but the Justice Gang they were
no,
the only ones kind of like really trying to
yeah,
fight that monster.
yeah, but like that's all they care about. They just want to kill the monster. He's trying to just save people, and because even there's that scene where he sees that little girl. He's like, "Be careful!" He's trying to yell at Guy Gardner, like, "You guys don't even caring about the people here, like I am."
Yeah, but
And that's what
but
I liked
again,
about the ending. But that's what I like about the ending when they go to the desert, the Justice Gang, and save those people. Like they didn't want to do foreign, national political shit like Superman does. They wanted not to be involved with that until the ending. They
right, but
go by Superman's ways a bit, even though Hawk Girl does kill that guy, and that's not the Superman way. At least it's just this Superman.
But then there's that scene though that really kind of was. I was just kind of like, oh, this isn't like what, like when he's in the apartment, like just being like all down about the dog, and then the Justice Gang is out fighting. They're out fighting that cosmic monster, and then he's like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the Justice Gang. They got it. It's like Superman would never do that though. Superman would be there. He would be there fighting with them.
Well,
That to me seemed out of character just because of his dog. It's like, dude,
it wasn't even
it's
his
like.
dog.
Right, but I'm saying us as the audience didn't know that yet. But I'm saying, but he
Well,
if
they
he
did
really
get
wanted
it.
to,
It wasn't like that thing was destroying the buildings or anything like that.
yeah, but it was. I mean, how do we know it wasn't a threat though? He should have. If
It's a
he cares
cosmic
about the
being.
people, if he cares about the people, he should have been out there to help. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying, "Well, the Justice Gang had it."
That thing looked like it was like wasn't causing destruction. It was just like
Well,
a
we
an
don't know, but
inconvenience. They didn't
we
really
don't
go into
know though
detail.
because they didn't show too much of it. But I'm just
Right.
saying, like his attitude, being like, oh well, they have it handled, they have it, like, see, he would never say that. Like Superman would be there, he would be, that's what he does, he's there
The way I
all the
saw
time.
that scene, yeah, the way I saw that scene was like he probably was out there, and they probably told him to like buzz off because Guy Garner is cocky as hell. It's like he wants it his way.
Yeah,
That I
but
mean,
I
and
don't.
I know he was just out there. Superman was just out there trying to look for crypto at the moment. So it didn't really. I mean, if that wasn't happening, if crypto wasn't kidnapped and all this stuff wasn't happening, I think it would have been bad. I mean, for me that he wasn't helping. But that kind of just shows you how in this universe this happens all the time. Because they said that text in the beginning, metahumans has been around for 3 centuries, so they've been around for a long time. And Superman's like the newest metahuman, really.
Yeah,
Because he's only been Superman for 3 years. Well, these other
yeah.
metahumans have been around for a longer time. It's just he's the only one that's going, at least that we know of so far. He's the only one who's actually saving people while everyone's just out there just fighting monsters and cosmic beings and stuff like that. He's getting involved with political stuff and wars, not them really, until the ending of the movie, and that's why I liked. Um,
Hang on a second, hold
mhm.
on.
Just wrap our we wrap our thoughts on Superman and move on to the next movie. I know this is gonna be the most talked about ones. That's it for spoilers. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I'm really hyped now. I'm really hyped for this new uh, DCU series. Mm. So far, I've been enjoying the Peacemaker show, and I did really like the Creature Commander show that came out before Superman. So, like, really looking forward to Supergirl. Really looking forward to Lanterns, especially after this movie. I want to see more Guy Gardner. I really do. And looking forward to Clayface and the Superman sequel, of course. And of course, this is just the beginning. We're eventually going to get the Justice League. I mean, well, James Gunn's version of the Justice League. So we'll see. Um, so yeah, I think this is. I think this is the first movie of the night that me and Rob have disagreed with. All the ones we've seen so far this summer, or summer 2025. It's not summer anymore. Um, yeah. Moving on. Hold on. So before I move on to the next movie, you want to give any final things about Superman, James Gunn, DCU? No.
No. Yeah, I just it just wasn't for me. Now I am looking forward to seeing what he's gonna do, like as far as like what's gonna come next. I am
I mean, it's already happening with the Peacemaker show, which I've been watching. I've enjoyed the show so far.
right.
And I did like his Creature Commando show. That's an HBO Max as well.
Yeah.
Next movie, Supergirl next year. We'll see how that goes. I did like her cameo in the movie. I'll see. I know you told me you didn't,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of dumb, but
People say
whatever.
that's how the character is in that Woman of Tomorrow comic.
It's like one comic run. I mean, it's just one run.
Yeah, well, maybe that's the only one that James Gunn likes. I don't know.
I don't know.
So we'll see. Yeah, are you looking forward to Clayface?
I don't know. I don't really know how they're gonna do that, but
I mean, if it's the movie they're saying it's going to be like a body horror, rated R type of.
I mean
movie.
could be cool, but
the big question is, what Gotham City is this Clayface in?
right.
Yeah.
Probably the George Clooney one. So.
I don't know. I doubt it. That's where Ezra Miller is. All right. So anyway, we'll see how it goes. And last thing. All the stuff with Guy Gardner in this movie was way better than anything that Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie. There, I said what I said.
I agree with that. Like I said, I think I like the Justice Game more than pretty much anything.
Oh, and they're gonna keep showing up in these movies. So don't you worry, they'll be back. So.
Yeah.
So moving on to the next movie in the summer. I don't think you've seen this yet, right?
No. I'm trying to put her down for a bit. Just go ahead and keep talking. I'll be right back.
I did see this movie in theaters. Saw it with my dad. Big disappointment. Big disappointment when it comes to legacy sequels or horror legacy sequels. This is one of the more weaker ones. People have compared this to Scream 5. It's nothing like Scream 5. There's no satisfying direction it goes. I thought the way the accent plays in the movie is dumb. I'll get into spoilers actually. I don't care. Spoiler alert, you've been warned. Anyway, the way the accent in this one compared to the original is dumb because in the original they commit the man what they think is murder, try to cover it up because they think the guy's dead. Well, in this one, accident happens. The guy doesn't die right away or gets knocked out or whatever. He's hanging on his car. They try to save him. They do try to save him, but that doesn't help because the car tips over off the cliff. So there's no point for them to cover it up. There's no reason when they try to help. It wasn't even their fault. They didn't hit the guy. The guy in this one gets in the accident. He's the one that is having the accent, not them. So when you get to the ending of the movie and they reveal the motivation and why this is happening, it doesn't make any sense. I don't buy it. Uh, Freddie Prinze
So you're
Jr.
saying I shouldn't buy this movie?
No.
Oh
I mean, you
man,
can watch
come
it. Go
on.
ahead. You can watch it. You can waste your money. Go ahead. But
I can't believe it's that bad. Is it really that bad?
it's okay. I'm not saying it's one of the worst movies I've seen in the last 10 years or anything like that. But I'm
Is
talking
it one of the worst movies of the year?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Because
Hmm.
I've been waiting for a legacy sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer for so
So have
long.
I.
And the way they do it in this movie, like we waited since 1998 for this? Are you fucking kidding me? And people can shit on I Still Know all they want, but at least it respects its characters. I mean, when I mean the characters,
that
I
had
mean
nothing
like
to do with the other ones, though.
the main characters.
Yeah.
I don't buy that Julie and Ray have divorced, and not only that, they don't even like each other. It's like after all that in the second movie, bullshit.
Well, then I hear there's something about Ray too.
Yes, and
At
it
the
doesn't make
end,
any
and-
sense. Again,
I mean,
if you consider it, which I still know is canon, if you consider that in motion, like that doesn't make any sense after everything he did in that movie.
well, do they explain why he went psycho?
Yeah, but I don't buy it. He just said, his whole explanation is, "Oh, people forgot about what happened to us, Julie," and
Who gives a shit?
I know it's just and
Who
people
gives a
are,
shit what happened to he's supposed to forget.
exactly. And he seemed okay in the first and second movie. He wasn't losing it. He seemed fine.
After all he went through, going to the island,
Save her.
trying to save everybody.
Yeah. And just for them to just divorce and not even like each other. Like that didn't make any sense to me. And the whole killer reveal, you know what's funny? People have I never understood the comparison to the original Scream and the original I Know What You Did Last Summer. They're very different in tone and all that. Here this time it felt like this movie wanted to be Scream so bad. Because they do take the fisherman costume off. This is my motivation. This is my monologue. Like you're not Scream, you know. It's like it was like a mixture of Scream and urban legend. Because you have a female killer in this one.
Yeah, that's sad, dude.
Yeah, and the kills
I
were
was
not
really-
much. There's no real any chase scenes, which was extremely disappointing. When you consider this franchise has pretty cool chase scenes.
That was really
And the humor
that's
is
really disappointing.
and the humor is really bad. I don't want to sound like a old man, but like it's Gen Z, new generation type of humor that so cringy. Yeah.
Oh
And
man.
yeah, and you know what? Maybe this how you feel about Karate Kid Legends is how I feel about this one. Okay, the best scene of the movie was the fucking post-credit scene when Brandy showed up. So
I saw that on YouTube.
yeah, so it was cool to see her again, but it was just a cameo.
Watch, I'll probably like this movie more than Karate Kid Legends.
That'd be crazy. But yeah, I mean,
Oh,
like,
man.
you want to compare it to Scream 5, which that was the return of the franchise. That was a lot better. That respected. I don't want to hear. Here's the thing that drives me insane. A lot of people complain about how the original characters in Scream weren't in enough of Scream 5. They did more with those characters than they did with these characters. Screen time and impact. Julie doesn't do a fucking thing in this movie at all. She's barely in the movie. She doesn't do shit.
Well, she hasn't acted, I don't think, in a while, has she?
She does more TV
Yeah.
than movies nowadays. But still, it's like after all that, it's like, wow, my God. And no, I don't care. The only way I would look forward to another one, it ends at kind of a cliffhanger. The only way you gotta get some new writers and a new director. If they have the same people making the next one to me this one, I don't care. I'm not looking forward to it at all.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hmm.
it was a huge disappointment. It didn't do that well either. It did not do that well. So I don't think if I was the studio, if I was Sony, I would look at the numbers and be like, I don't think it's worth it to make another one. Really. So yeah, you've been warned. So yeah, I know there's some people who defended the movie. I don't get it. Yeah, I hope you're happy. I wouldn't be happy. Like here's the thing. If I went in a coma in 1998 after seeing I still know Witches of Summer, and I say I liked it, and I wanted a third one, and I woke up in the coma this year and saw this, I would be like, what the? Put me back in the coma. You know? Oh man, it was so at least I got Scream. I wasn't that pissed off because it's not like I put I Know Witches of Summer as one of my favorite horror franchises or anything.
Yeah.
But if they would do this with Scream, I would woo! You will see me making 20 rand videos. Okay. So yeah.
Oh man.
Speaking of disappointing sequels, there wasn't a theatrical movie, but this was a sequel to a movie that people love and a movie I liked. It was the original Happy Gilmore, but Happy Gilmore 2 was not good.
Didn't see it.
So yeah, it's another one where oh come on, man, why? What they did, what the characters.
I saw the clip with Eminem. I actually thought that was pretty funny. The way he laughed. He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, ah! He's like, you jackass.
Yeah, because he was the son of the original guy who said
Right.
Jackass. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that a lot. It's like, okay, they couldn't get the original actors back because they passed away, so let's just have their those characters had kids and they act exactly the same way. So you don't have the original Larson, you just have a guy that is his kid. You don't have
Well, I thought the
Chubbs.
dumbest, even though I haven't seen the movie,
Mhm.
I know what happens to Happy's wife, and I thought that was really ballsy to do that.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Like, if you want to do okay, we're going to spoilers, so I'll put the banner here. Spoiler alert. If you want to do his wife died, fine, but he's the one that killed her. I know it's an accident, but that's so stupid.
Well, he even spoiled. Adam Sandler spoils that in in an interview.
Oh, he did?
About Happy Gilmore 2. I don't know if it was on the Today Show or what. I don't know what show it was. He was being interviewed, and he goes, "Well," they're like, "Oh, is this movie what's the premise?" And he's like, "Well, Happy's wife dies, and he has to find a way to cope with that."
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, dude, you just gave away the beginning. You just gave away the thing.
Yeah.
So
That's like if Sylvester Stallone was promoting Rocky Balboa and he said, "Oh yeah, Adrian's dead," without even seeing the movie first. Dude, that's a spoiler.
I'm just
Nobody
thinking,
knew that before.
I first of all, I don't see that there's any reason to make a Happy Gilmore 2.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like a movie that would really need a sequel. The way it ended and everything.
Yeah.
And the first movie, I'm just like, there's no reason to have one.
And the thing that irritated me was that, and a lot of sequels do this, where what he accomplished in the first movie didn't matter because he lost his grandma's house in the beginning of this one. So all that shit he did in the first one was for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He gets it back at the end, but why take it away if you're just gonna get it back to him at the end? Shit like that. It's and the golfing scenes were weak. The golfing scenes were so lame, and then the majority of the movie was a character that pops up from the first movie. Oh hey, I remember you, and then they show a clip from the first movie. was like, okay, well, let's just, you know what? I'll just watch the first movie then if you're gonna keep doing that. Like, remember the
Right.
caddy? The caddy he was choking in the first movie. He pops up, and he's like, "I remember you," and then they show a clip from the first movie. He's choking him. He's like, yeah, I remember the first movie. It's classic. You keep saying, you keep reminding us. You know, the best part of the movie was seeing Shooter McGavin again, because I thought
Yeah.
he did the best with the weak material they gave him. Because, oh boy, Adam Sandler was sleepwalking through this movie. It was just Adam Sandler being Adam Sandler. I didn't feel like it was happy.
It was kind of like Grown Ups too. It's like with the first one, I thought the first one was pretty good, but the second one was just really stupid.
Hmm.
I don't know what it is with these sequels.
Yeah, all the Adam Sandler movies, like I never thought like Happy Gilmore needed a sequel because he stopped golfing because he won the money, he won the house back, and that was the only goal.
Right. He
didn't
got
care
the
about
girl.
golf. Yeah.
Yeah. He
The house
basically.
back, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, it's like that's just so weird, and he doesn't do sequels often, other than
No, he
Grown-Ups.
doesn't.
So it's so weird that he would do a sequel now after all this time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't be too shocked because I haven't thought of Adam Sandler movie to be funny in a long time. I just like his dramatic stuff that he does still, and I wish he could just stick to that because he is a good actor. So, yeah. Happy Gilmore 2, and no, it wasn't good.
Well,
Yeah. So
not missing anything.
So another comedy sequel that just came too late, or just felt necessary.
Well, they do that all the time. Like, look at Dumb and Dumber 2. How many years they did Dumb and Dumber 2?
Yeah, Dumb and Dumber 2 and Bill to 3 and so on and so
Yeah,
forth.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you forgot about that. Yeah. You're like, oh, good thing you forgot about that. So yeah, so that's why like, oh god, I hope they don't make a Wayne's World 3 at this point. It's too late.
That would be really stupid. Wayne's
just
World
too
3,
late.
my God.
It's just too late.
Yeah.
It is. It's like, oh man, and you know they're not gonna be as good as they once were. I know.
Well, they were talking about, this is off topic of that, but they were talking about like just trying to get Arnold to come back for another Predator.
Right.
It's like, dude, for what?
They're always trying to get him back. He always says no. But when it comes to Terminator, he'll say yes and immediately.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
He's not in the chat right now, but my buddy Robert Humphrey, he did like this movie. He didn't love it, but he was like, he saw it first. Like, I told him, you go see it first. Let me know how it is. He's like, it's funny. I was like, okay, I'll watch it. I was like, Robert, you suck. What are you doing smoking? I don't know. I guess he just I don't know. He just likes Adam Sandler more than me, I guess.
Yeah, well,
So,
it's all right.
yeah. So moving on to a movie that we both saw, and that was a Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You didn't get a chance. You didn't get a chance to be on the stream long when we did the spoiler review. But go ahead.
Yeah, I got cut off that night.
Yeah, but this is your chance. This is your chance to come back. Talk about this movie.
Okay, I'll take my first steps.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, this movie really kind of surprised me. I remember liking the trailer, and I remember you guys saying that. Well, you in particular, and then I think Dan was like, "Oh, the trailer just wasn't really doing anything for me. Like it just wasn't, it was kind of meh."
Yeah.
So I was, I don't know what intrigued me the most about it was the fact how they looked. They looked exactly like, I mean, if you want to talk about comic accurate stuff, like this is definitely the closest that we're getting here. And the fact that it was set in the timeline, I think in the 60s, and just the music and just the way they looked and everything, I was really just intrigued and I like group movies when they can do them good. Guardians is, that's one thing there, and Avengers, and but this is a new group that is going to be introduced into the MCU, and I think they did a very, very good job with it. They I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about how they were going to do Galactus, but man, when I saw him, I was like, dude, like that's Galactus.
When he first showed up, and I told you this, when he first showed up, I turned to my friend, I was like, God damn, he's huge.
Yeah.
I didn't yell it out loud, I whispered it. So I was like, damn, he's huge.
He can grow. I've seen this in the comics where he can grow where his hand basically can palm the earth and crush it.
Yeah. I thought he was scary at points.
Oh yeah.
I thought the Silver
he
Surfer
was
was
intimidating.
I thought the Silver Surfer was scary at points when she's trying to grab the baby.
A lot of people were complaining about the female version of Silver Surfer, but there are two.
Yeah.
And I didn't complain at all. Like I thought she was fine, and there are two.
Yeah. I didn't have a problem
People
with that
don't understand. People don't understand there are two Silver Surfers, and what I liked about her is that they actually gave her some backstory that showed how she was before she was Surfer.
Yeah.
And her family and how like she had to give up everything for Galactus had to basically she made a deal, but then she had to become a slave to him.
Yeah.
And I mean that's good storytelling, and I think that was really good, and the effects and everything were very good too. And I was kind of wondering about Mr. Fantastic, because whenever they try to do, like, especially 2005, whenever they try to do like stretching CG,
it looks bad.
It looks, the Rise of the Silver Surfer, it looks terrible.
Yeah. Also looked bad in the 2015 one.
Yes.
Fantastic.
And I will say, the way they utilized him here really worked. I had no issue. Galactus was trying to pull him apart, which was actually pretty cool.
Great, though. That was a great bit, yeah.
Yeah. And I really like the way they utilized him, and some people were even saying that Johnny Storm wasn't cocky and funny, but I thought he was.
He was, but what I also liked about his portrayal in this one, that he was useful. Like he wasn't a dummy. He was smart in his own, and he figured things out.
Yes.
He was very helpful to the team.
And the fact that they had a baby really, I think that amped it up, because it made it seem like there was more of a risk of them losing their baby, and also, this cosmic giant's coming for the baby, and they have to figure out, okay, are we going to give the baby up, or are we going to save the people? And to me it felt like it was the end. It felt like there was something coming and they can't stop it. So I don't know. I felt that was kind of scary, and there was a lot of tearjerker moments in the film.
Yeah, didn't you feel like when the people who love the Fantastic Four in this movie, the world they live in, the city, didn't you feel like when they turned on them, when they said they would not sacrifice the baby and they got mad at them, didn't you feel like that was like the Superman scene when they get mad at him? It was very similar. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, but I thought it was done better here.
I was mad at the people who was like, oh, come on, like if it was your baby, you would not sacrifice your baby.
I mean, I was mad at the people, but I thought it was done. I thought there was more at stake here. Like, I thought it was done better here. Like the story about how they turn against them. I mean, it's kind of like it's a jerk move, but at the same time, you got to think about what's coming. And those people, who are angry, don't really know the real threat.
They didn't see Galactus.
Right. So only through words of Richards, like they know, like, okay, this is what's coming, whatever. But
and
dude, overall, like, I think the pacing of this movie was good.
Yes.
And not one time did I feel bored or did I feel like, okay, let's move this scene along? I felt like every scene had a moment of importance.
I will say though, I thought the whole setup to the whole it's clobbering time didn't have that much of a payoff that like they thought they would, because they built it up throughout the whole movie, and I'm thinking, okay, let's go.
Well,
right. And then
It's
when he finally
supposed to
says
be
it,
cheesy.
yeah, I know, but when he finally says it, I felt it should have been the final punch, but it
Oh,
wasn't.
yeah.
I thought, okay, well, you had your
Yeah,
moment.
I mean, I think Ben, what I liked about him was his teddy bear quality.
Right.
And,
I-
not so much his strength and how he can punch things and stuff like that, but more like his like I said, like he's like a teddy bear at heart. It's like he cares about things, and I think that
Yeah.
was the biggest thing I liked about him.
Because we've seen the whole thing, like, oh, I don't want to be the thing, it sucks being me, but we kind of seen that already.
Right.
So like, I like the kind of like he's used to it by now, and he's not really ashamed of himself.
Who was the girl that he was in? She looks so familiar.
Oh, that was Natasha Leone. She was in the American Pie movies.
That's who it was.
Yeah,
So I'm looking at her, and I'm like,
her
she
voice
looks
sounds familiar.
right.
Her voice, yeah, that's what it is. It's cool seeing her movies again.
Yeah.
I like the little thing together, but like I didn't feel like it was a developing up. I heard they cut a lot of scenes out, and maybe that's one of the stuff. And also the Mole Man stuff wasn't. Mole Man was barely in the movie. Like the way they were talking, there was history there, and you see a little bit in the beginning, but
Right.
I can sense like that was some of the stuff they cut out, and also like what was it orangutans they were fighting in the beginning? That was kind of
Oh, yeah, I don't
Like
know.
the opening montage when they were showing how they were
Oh,
always
that's
saving the
right.
city. Yeah, like they fought a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool that they added Mole Man, because Mole Man is a villain of Fantastic Four, but they kind of made him into a, I don't want to say this on the same team, but they didn't make him really as much as of a villain as he's portrayed in like the comics.
Yeah.
He's almost like how I would compare Mole Man. He's almost like the Penguin. He's kind of like an
Right.
underworld crime boss.
Why? Because he's fat.
Well, that too, but he wears like these dark shades that kind of reminds me of Doc Ock.
Yeah. Very comic booky.
Yeah, and it was played by that guy who played in Cobra Kai.
Yeah. Oh, Paul Walter Heiser.
Yeah, Paul Walker. Yep.
I like him, but I don't know what is it about him in this movie that kind of irritated me. Maybe because he's barely in it. I'm like, there's clearly like animosity between him and Reed Richards because they don't like each other.
Well, he's always playing the jokey guy.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one serious movie he was in,
Richard Jewell.
and yes,
Yes, that was a good movie. I like that movie.
yeah.
I have the DVD. But yeah, maybe because he's barely in it, I felt like, oh well, there's
Yeah.
maybe if they make a sequel, put him in there and have more scenes with him as the villain. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll show up again.
Probably. You know what's the funny thing with the whole baby stuff? How Silver Surfer's trying to take the baby away, and then Galactus trying to eat that baby. He's like, give me that baby, you know? At
Right.
the end, when they set the trap and everything, and he comes for the baby. When I was watching that movie, this movie, I was just thinking, I was like, oh, I knew for a fact that my sister's gonna love this movie because she just gave birth recently, and then you know what she told me? She got to see this movie the day before she went into labor. So she got to see the movie. She was telling me she loved it. She absolutely loved this movie, and she said like, yeah, she said if Silver Surfer tried to take her baby away, she would have killed her. You know, would have ripped those silver hairs out of her head. That's what she told me. Yeah. You know, at that moment when the whole space chase sequence was just the best action scene of the movie, when they're trying to escape Galactus and Silver Surfer.
Right.
I love that moment when Sue says, "Johnny, kill her. She's gonna kill your nephew. Kill her." Like I could tell by his reaction, I could tell that she's never said anything like that before. She was like, "Kill that bitch."
Oh my God.
uh, so yeah,
Oh,
this movie was definitely I liked it a lot more than I thought it was going to.
yeah.
Definitely, yeah. And I'm looking forward to what they do with Doom because I did like that after credit scene.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh shit, he's there.
Yeah. Doom is gonna be the new baddie.
Yeah. I mean, they teased them throughout the movie, a little bit, like it was subtle hints.
9:30
He's
almost.
out there. He's out there, somewhere.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah. So, um, yeah, the movie I will say, did well enough to continue a sequel for these characters, but I don't think it did as much as maybe Marvel wanted to. So we're definitely gonna see these characters show up. Obviously in Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars, but I do kind of want to see a sequel to this movie. With how good this movie was, I do want to see a follow up. I'm just not sure if Marvel would at this point, but we'll see. I mean, that could change. Let's just say when Doomsday comes out in Secret Wars, if they have the best scenes in the movie, the Fantastic Four group, I can see Marvel doing a sequel. But let's just say if there was no Doomsday and no Secret Wars coming out, it was just this movie. I don't know. Again, it's like in order to make a sequel nowadays, at least when it comes to superhero movie, you got to do better than just break even. Um, Before Robbie gets here, I do want to point out, I did mention this in the spoiler stream. The music was, I thought was, I don't want to say the word fantastic, but it was fantastic. Yeah, I really like the music by Michael Giacchino. I think he's a pretty good composer of movies nowadays. So, yeah, like I said, we're talking about Superman and this movie more than any other movie. Go watch our spoiler streams. It's I talked about this movie a lot already, so if you haven't seen it, we spoil a lot for you, but that's okay. You got a warning. Definitely check it out. This is the best Marvel movie of this year. I will say, I can see this movie definitely felt like the return of the best Marvel films that we were getting a decade ago. So, for me, it wasn't Thunderbolts; it was this one. So yeah, we'll see how Doomsday is. I can't say I'm like 100% hyped for it, but I am looking forward to it enough to, of course, I'm going to be watching it in theaters, and I'm going to look forward to when the trailer comes out and they show all those characters in the movie. At least the ones that let us see before we see the movie. As for comparing it for the other Fantastic Four movies, yeah, this is way better than any other Fantastic Four movie. Not even close.
Yeah.
Biggest example, when Sue Storm is just like using all her powers against Galactus, I'm thinking, damn, Sue Storm was this powerful? Why did we never saw that in any other Fantastic Four movies?
Oh boy.
Yeah. So any final thoughts about the first steps? Move on.
Final thought is I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's definitely one up for Marvel. I think they, did really good here.
Yeah, and you know how I said I didn't think Thunderbolts was one of the best MCU movies, not even post Endgame. This one is for me. This
Yeah,
one
yeah. I
definitely.
mean, this one is definitely better than Thunderbolts. Yeah. I mean, I think also like the lightheartedness of this and like it felt very Marvel. It just felt very Marvel. But I mean, the tones are so different
I really like
with Thunderbolts.
I really like how the standalone this was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's the thing too. When you see the end of Thunderbolts, and there's that credit scene where the Fantastic Four ship shows up,
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see if the tone changes from how Thunderbolts are to, let's say, if Fantastic Four does show up. Like, what is the tone going to be there?
Well, the Russos usually do a good job with that, don't they?
Well, I mean, Infinity War. Look at Infinity War, like all the different tones that were the Guardians, and then, with Doctor Strange and
Spider-Man.
yeah, and with Wanda and Vision, it's just like all the stuff they did there was just, man. I mean,
That was a lot,
yeah.
but they pulled it off, and I'm curious to see if they still have that magic for Doomsday.
I don't think anybody knows what's going on with Doomsday. Like, I think that's the biggest secret because there's so much stuff that's just hidden secrets. Like, we don't even know what Robert Downey Jr. is doing. We don't even know, like, who is officially in it and who's not. I mean, it's just we hear things and see just this and that, but we don't know if it's actual.
Yeah, we hearing those rumors about how the script is not done, and
Yeah.
two actors were fighting, and people were speculating who it was. Like, what the hell?
Right.
Did you hear about that? How, like, allegedly two of the actors got in an argument.
The rumor I heard was Robert Downey Jr. and Ryan Reynolds.
But that got debunked. That wasn't
Yeah.
them two at all. It was someone, and they squash whoever it was. They buried the hatch, and it's all good now. Maybe we'll find out who it was. Maybe we won't. Who knows?
Well, people are making videos on YouTube saying like, "Oh, Robert Downey is threatening to quit." I'm like, come on.
I don't buy that. He's getting paid a lot.
There ain't Robert Downey. Robert Downey Jr. is like the pivotal person to be in this like series now because it's almost like they're remaking, like Avengers is being remade, like they're just starting fresh here.
I don't buy Robert Downey Jr. walking out on a movie like that.
Hell no.
He's a professional. He's been doing this for a long time.
Right, and they paid him a buttload of money. They did.
People were saying, speculating. Maybe it was Pedro Pascal that was fighting with people. Like, can't we? Okay.
Yeah,
dude,
right.
Can people like? It's like this is typical with people on social media. Like every time an actor becomes popular, they gotta shit on him.
That's true.
Yeah. So there's this anti Pedro Pascal thing going on. It's like it's dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, why? Because he's touchy. Like, well, so what? It's
yeah, like
everybody, like him and Vanessa Kirby doing that in the interviews and in the premieres. Like they're touching each other, guys. It's a fucking friendly thing. Who cares?
Yeah, she just had a baby with her husband.
Yeah. Unless the husband has a problem with it, that's his own thing. Who gives a shit what we think? They're
exactly
friends. Friends touch each other. Okay.
Why am I gonna make a big stink about it?
Yeah.
Like
When me and Rob hang out, we touch each other. I mean, what?
Well, it's not. Well, hey, tell the truth. I mean, hey, everyone wants to know.
What? Never mind. You know what? Let's move on.
That's what friends do.
Yeah, we like to touch. reach out and touch someone.
Yep. Uh-huh.
All right. So, moving on from we talked about Fantastic Four a lot already. I'm almost done. Only got like 2 movies left here. This is a movie that was also a surprise for me. I don't know if you haven't seen the new Naked Gun.
No, but I've seen a lot of press tours and stuff of the movie,
Mhm.
and I mean, it looks like it's getting a big following for, which I never thought it would. I never thought it would. I mean, people are just saying it's hilarious. Like, I never thought this movie would be popular for that, because the originals. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of the original Naked Gun stuff, but I think they're funny, but they're not like the best thing ever.
They're not like your favorite comedies the whole time.
No, hell no.
See, like, or even like your favorite spoof movies.
I would say they're up. Yeah, I like spoof movies, like Hot Shots. Like, that's a good spoof movie. But like the Naked Gun, I mean, it's funny. It is funny. I'm not saying it's not, but it's like stupid funny. But it's like, I don't consider those to be like the comedy masterpieces of the generation. I think like Mrs. Doubtfire is funnier than those movies. Like, movies like that, Dumb and Dumber, funnier than those movies.
Yeah. So, like, for me, I grew up watching the Naked Gun movies, so there's a big nostalgia for me with them.
I mean, I grew up with them too, kind of, but
yeah. So, like, when I heard about this new one and it was Liam Neeson, I was like, he can be funny. I've seen him be funny. He's good. I was like, I don't know. There's like big shoes to fill, though. I was like, I can't see anybody else in the lead in Naked Gun other than Leslie Nielsen. Rest in peace. But I was shocked how funny this movie was. It was like hilarious.
I mean, I can see Liam Neeson pulling it off because he can be funny.
Yes.
And he's got that like serious, I don't know,
attitude.
He's got that like serious funniness to him where he's always like maybe sarcastic about something, or he says it in a tone that just sounds funny. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a huge Liam Neeson fan. I think he's great, and I was actually just gonna wait until that movie came out on DVD or whatever, because I could have had a chance to see it in theater, but I just I was just like, I'll just wait, because I'll probably end up buying it, because I do have the Naked Gun movies. So,
but I thought I felt like it was also respectful to the original movies, but also obviously it takes place in modern time. That's the thing about it, is like the way the movie opens. It's obviously 2025. So when they're doing silly spoof shit in a current movie, I'm like, it was kind of jarring at first. Like it was like, oh man, I miss spoof movies. Like it hit me. Like I miss these kind of movies when they were good. So, and I was into it from beginning to end. They took the formula of the Naked Gun and they paid respect to it, and I thought it was well done. And there's so many jokes. It's like nonstop joke after another. It doesn't slow down. They have the background jokes like the old movies, and also the dialogue jokes as well. So
yeah. Huh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
I'll definitely watch it for sure. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, I did find the trailer to be pretty funny.
that's the thing. I didn't like the trailers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I don't know, But the more I kept seeing, like, not clips, but like TV, I guess you could say TV spots and more trailers. I was like, maybe this could be okay. Maybe this won't be bad. And then people were saying like, oh no, it's funny. I'm like, okay. And then I decided to watch in theaters. Like, I was laughing throughout pretty much most of the movie. It's to the point where like, there's a joke happens, and then I had to process it for like 5 seconds, and then I laughed because it just is. It takes you off guard, kind of like that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
and I thought they had a nice tribute to Leslie Nielsen in the movie.
I did like Leslie Nielsen in the Scary Movie films.
Oh, it's the president.
when he played the president. Like, I
Yeah,
thought some of that was hilarious.
yeah.
But yeah,
Well, Leslie Nielsen was always funny. Even in the lesser spoof
yeah,
movies, he was funny.
I always thought Leslie Nielsen was funnier than Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Steve
I
Martin
like
is
I
funny,
like
but-
Steve. I like Steve Martin though.
Me too, but I always thought Leslie Nielsen was a bit funnier.
hmm Alright. So yeah, I think you'll definitely enjoy this movie. I think when you finally get to see it, you're gonna be
Right.
surprised how funny it is. And I'm not gonna give any of the all the jokes you see in the trailer. I don't think the trailers do it justice. There's so many jokes that obviously the trailers don't show. There's one specific joke that I thought was so fucking brilliant that I didn't think I thought to myself, how did nobody do this joke before? It's a simple slapstick joke. Oh my god, that was genius.
I was really surprised to see Pamela Anderson
Yeah,
because I haven't seen her in I don't know, it's been a long time.
it has been a long time, and she's done spoof movies before.
She was in. I think she had a little tiny role in the Baywatch movie.
Yeah,
With The Rock,
yeah.
but I don't remember the last time I saw her in a movie.
Probably.
She still looks good. I mean,
Yeah,
for her age.
yeah. She gets some
Now
funny parts too.
Now her and Liam Neeson are a couple.
Yeah, and I thought they had. I won't say as good as chemistry as Leslie Nielsen and Priscilla Presley in the original movies, but I thought they were
Right.
good together. I thought they were good together, and they have some funny dialogue back and forth. When you see, I don't even want to give away one joke. They're so funny. Yeah, I won't do it justice. it's like just like the original, man. I was like, yes, this is what I miss about spoof movies.
Right.
And with that, I'm really curious to see how Scary Movie 6 turns out with the Wayans brothers coming back.
Yeah.
Like, even though I haven't been a fan of the newer stuff, when it comes to Scary Movie, they're hilarious. So we'll see about that. And they're also making the Spaceballs too. So spoof movies are coming back like this. So we'll see.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I'm looking forward to Spaceballs 2 is the fact that Rick Moranis is coming back. I miss that guy.
I can't believe he's coming back for that, but he didn't come back for Ghostbusters.
Maybe he didn't like the script for Ghostbusters.
That's true. I know. I heard he's very particular
Yeah.
about
I mean,
his scripts now.
Yeah. But people, if they do get a chance to make Spaceballs 2, just for him, because he was the best part of that movie, of the original movie, and he's always been
Right.
one of my favorite comedians back in the day.
Me too.
Yeah. So
Me too.
yeah, so that'll be cool to see. So last movie I'm going to talk about for the night is another big surprise, and this is a movie I was telling you about. Well, not the movie, the theater experience of this movie. That
Mhm.
Weapons.
That's actually playing at my local theater,
Yo, you should see it.
which
It's
I
so
didn't
good.
think they would get it, but they did.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
People were worried that the trailer gave the plot away. It doesn't. Then again, I
Right.
don't
I'll be
remember
right
the
back.
trailer that well. Okay. Then again, I don't remember the trailer that well. But from what I saw in the final movie, there's enough surprises where it definitely you don't see certain things coming in the movie. I would not spoil what they are. But same director's Barbarian, a movie I really enjoyed. And this one, I think, is just on par with Barbarian. Not a perfect movie. I'm talking about Weapons now. Not a perfect movie, but I think there's definitely disturbing parts to it. There's some humor to it. I thought worked. It's always risky to put humor in a horror movie, especially if the tone is pretty serious. But I thought it worked well. The actors were really good in it. The lead actress in this movie is the same actress that played the Silver Surfer in First Steps. So she was really good in this movie too. Josh Brolin was really good in this movie. The kids in the movie were really good. Um, and I will say, if you haven't seen this movie, when you finally see it, you're gonna crave Campbell's chicken soup. When you see the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. After this movie, I started buying Campbell's chicken soup. It's pretty good. I haven't had it in a while. Um, but it's not bad. Uh, yeah, I mean, to me, this is one of the better horror movies of the year, and I think, yeah, there's been some one or two bad horror movies, sure, but all the ones I've seen this year, this is already shaping up to be a better year for horror than last year, in my opinion. So we had Sinners, Final Destination Bloodlines, and Weapons. So now I know there's the new Conjuring movie that just came out, and there's gonna be Black Phone 2 coming out next month. Looking forward to that. Um, but yeah, I thought this movie, the mystery aspect to it was really well done. It's definitely very Stephen King-ish because it involves missing children, small town, um, some creepy imagery, a creepy house, definitely. Um, uh, and I love, it's an ensemble. So yes, you have your main lead characters, but you got more characters that uh, have an impact in the plot and the story. Um, like side stories that it all comes together by the final act of the film. That all that was well done. Like I said, creepy imagery. If you've seen the viral videos going on the last couple of weeks with people doing, I guess you could call it the weapons run, when you run and your arms are behind your back, just like it's like explaining the movie. It may look silly at first when people are doing it, but it can be the way it's done in the movie. It's pretty creepy, I thought. Um, so yeah, I just again, I can't talk about too much about the movie because I don't want to give away spoilers, but believe the hype of this movie. It's it I think it delivers on scares, atmosphere, characters, and all that stuff that you want in a good, well, a well told story. Sorry, a well told horror story. So, yeah, and this was one of the biggest surprises of the summer because it made huge money for this kind of movie that people didn't expect it to be a huge hit. So, over $200 million worldwide and only on a $38 million budget. That's really good. Um, so definitely, I'm looking forward to what. Oh yeah, the director of this movie, who also did Barbarian, he's gonna direct the next Resident Evil movie. And if you've seen this movie, there's a sequence in the film. The way it's done, I can see this guy pulling off a good zombie movie. So, if you're a fan of the Resident Evil games and let's say you've been waiting
Hey, dude.
for yeah,
Hey, I'm gonna have to cut out early. Just something came up here. I have to take care of it, but it was really fun having me. It was really cool for you to have me on. That's really awesome.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Yeah, I'm just wrapping things up. Like, I'm not
Oh, are you?
spoiling. Yeah, I'm not spoiling the movie. So you should, when you get a chance to see it, definitely see it.
Okay.
It was really good, man. And this guy who directed this movie is directing the next Resident Evil movie. So I think
Nice.
he's gonna do good. Yeah. So okay, well,
Okay.
you take care of what you gotta take care of. I'm just wrapping up the show for the next like 15 minutes, I guess.
Okay. All
All
right.
right,
Cool.
man. All right, you have a good one.
All right. See ya.
Bye. So that was Rob. There he goes. Yeah. So final thoughts on Weapons. Really good movie. You haven't seen it, check it out. If you have, let me know what you thought. So that goes for all the movies we covered tonight. People who watch the show or watching it later, or the stream, I mean. Um, yeah. Let me know what you think about all the movies we covered. Which ones did you like? Which ones did you not like? Which ones you think were the best of the summer, worst of the summer, etc. So yeah, next stream, I'm not sure what it's gonna be about. Haven't decided yet, but it is the fall coming, and with the fall, we're gonna get Halloween, the Halloween season. Um, so that's gonna be interesting. Yeah. So some pretty possible good horror movies coming out. We'll see. I might do something for October. Haven't decided yet. So look forward to that. In the meantime, let me know what you thought about all these movies this summer, like I said, and hope you enjoyed our stream. Me and Rob talked about a lot of movies that we saw this summer. So yeah. Everybody have a good night, and I will see you next time. Some other time. Talk about something else. All right. I'm done for the night. Everybody have a good one. Bye. Don't drink.